Gervison's has revolutionized the modern shopping experience. Everything here is automated and handled remotely.
The last Sports Johnson cereal. I hope nobody steals it while I look over here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Our freezer section is all frozen up. We're working on getting it fixed, but we're sure at least one freezer door is working.
Why are all these freezers frozen?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Give that back, babe! No! I need my kids need their sugary cereal fix!
When the red light's on, the speaker's off. That means it's safe for me to talk about how we get our meat from...
Oh,
What? What is it? Oh, geez. What I was saying was, it's safe to talk about how we get our meat from nowhere. Gervison's. Picking up soda for the big game? Maybe for a big party? Only Gervison's has a Soda City big enough to handle all your biggest events. Our deli offers a variety of creatures that can be fried, barbecued, roasted, and toasted. Stop on by. Destroy. Destroy. Hear that? Abazor action figures are back in stock by popular demand. We here at Gervison's promote family values by offering great values to great families.
That Nasta soda is out of this world.
Hey, but get away from...
Did you see Shirtless Chefs of Maryland last night? The episode with the tomatoes? It was saucy. Do you work here? Oh, I'm sorry. Does anyone work here? I choose Gervison's because I can't get enough of Soda City.
I wish I worked in Soda City. I drink so much milk, I think I'm utterly in love.
I will turn you into moderately priced sushi roll. Slow down, so I can kill you. What's the matter, octopus? Stuck in a jam? Oh, jam.
Oh, apple salad.
I will turn you into moderately priced sushi roll.
Let's go play chat.
Slow down, so I can kill you.
There you are. We were getting worried. You're always up to something odd. What were you doing back there? Well, an answer would be appreciated. Is that it?
Please scan by.
I'm like 50 Abazors. Woohoo! Take that, brain suckers! And G's and A's and beep beep beep! Daisy! You gotta try this!
All right, now that we've got our groceries, it's time to head to the aquarium. Well, that makes two of us.
look at that. Check out that gift shop.
Honey, are you all right? What has got you so spooked? Okay, I'll just have to add that to the list of questions. Don't worry, we're here for you. Now, let's get some tickets.
Be able to counterattack without really troubling Wojciech Szczesny, but had a break just a few moments ago, which he wasn't able to get the ball out of his feet. He's playing on the left as a right-footed player.
Thank you for visiting
He wasn't
the
able to
Curry
shuffle it over into his
Aquatics.
favoured foot and get a shot away. But Juventus mainly controlled the ball, controlled this game.
After the defeat against Barcelona, the post-game analysis featured Fabio Capello giving Andrea Pirlo a little bit of a dressing down on live television about essentially not getting the ball out to Federico Chiesa enough. Has he been more involved today? Is he looking a little bit more at the heart of things?
Not particularly. I mean, Pirlo
He's able
stood
to
up for
through the
himself in that
turnstile up ahead.
post-match interview, saying that they tried to push Adrian Rabiot, who's on the
Any
ball now,
questions,
scored
please
a
ask
great
our
goal
talented
against
staff
Spezia
and marine
at the
biologists.
weekend. Push him forward to draw the Barcelona defenders out, just to give Chiesa a bit more space in those 1v1 situations. So maybe Chiesa wasn't getting the service that Capello expected, but certainly Pirlo was trying to get into the game. But that's why it's been mainly that Cuadrado-Morata connection, which has been so good since Morata rejoined the club from Atletico Madrid that they've been going to.
Hope your stay is
Okay. Let's head
fantastic.
back to Belgium and get the latest on that clash between Bruges and Dortmund. Rafa.
Latest is that Bruges very nearly got one back in form of the Dutch man finding only the hands of Gertie. But I have to tell you, James, the result has gone completely against the run of play so far, because Club Bruges have been causing so many problems for this Dortmund side. The Dortmund side, they don't have Max Hummels today, and it's Axel Witsel actually playing as a makeshift centre-back next to Manuel Akanji, and it is telling a little bit. The Dortmund not convincing at all, but 2 times they've ventured forward, they found the net. Not a great performance so far. Very, very flattering scoreline.
Hummels out of the back, picking up an injury after his brace at the weekend. But 1 or 2 other absences due to the fact perhaps that they've got an absolutely huge fixture coming up this coming weekend.
I think they were always going to rotate, but of course Jadon Sancho, Bellingham, Royce, the captain, all might have been expected to start. But as you said, they have Bayern coming up on Saturday in a game that it's so important, not just for the 3 points, but also psychologically. A real chance for Dortmund to get one of those big wins over Bayern. Have been so few and far between in recent weeks. They're both on 15 points in the Bundesliga, so it's a really a big one, and perhaps not the worst time to make a change. Although, as I said, Dortmund can count themselves very, very lucky to react to 2-0 up.
Okay, let's head back to Hungary, James.
Yeah, well, I mentioned that vulnerability that Juventus have, and it's really showcased on this occasion here. Ferencváros push forward on the right-hand side, and look at this cutback. So much space there to get a shot away. We really should do better to get that attempt on target. I think it's Zubkov, the Ukrainian, Sergei Rebrov brought with him when he got the job in Hungary. Look at all that space between the midfield and the defence. The midfield is completely switched off. Rabiot and Artur unaware that Zubkov had cut inside to get that shot. You see Sergei Rebrov. I mean, maybe in his Kiev days he would have put that in his on target. Not so much in his Spurs days.
So it remains 1-0 to Juventus away in Budapest.
Something smells
Bounce
fishy.
back or try to.
You
from
always say
Vlahovic's
that.
defeat at the hands of Barcelona. We head back to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea were enjoying a very good evening. 1-0 up against Rennes with their rivals in the group, or their main rivals, as the standings are coming into this game. Sevilla currently 2 goals behind to Krasnodar. How have Chelsea been doing?
It's been quite a scrappy game, James.
Tommy, what
Rennes
are you
actually had
doing?
more possession so far, but they haven't really been able to get forward.
Honey,
Chelsea's been able to stifle them. Remember, they're still yet to concede in the Champions League so far this season. Kurt Zuma, who's been, for the most part, so good for them, apart from maybe that Southampton game that we saw a few weeks ago, just being booked for that challenge.
Tommy and Stacey
on
are going
Gidasi.
so fast.
But
Soon
Ren
I'll
without
need a bigger
Camavinga
camera.
tonight, as they were in the defeat against Sevilla last week, and I think that really showed the kind of golden trust, certainly the learning curve that Ren are on
In the
in
infinite
this
universe,
competition. But
anything
so
is
far they're yet to
theoretically
create
possible.
anything that would trouble, of course, their former teammate Edouard Mendy, who probably went into the season thinking he was going to be playing Champions League football for Rennes, and instead has been doing a sterling job in between the sticks of Chelsea. Let's go back to the big game.
You play enough games. Why
The
not
big game
try?
Man United group, which sees RB Leipzig up against Paris Saint-Germain. United, if you missed it, beaten earlier today 2-1 away to the bottom team in the
Tommy,
group.
stay still.
Istanbul
I wanna take a
Başakşehir
picture.
here. Big chance then for these two sides to wrap up. And so far, Paris have the advantage.
Yeah, they have just look like the more experienced side. They have a bit more quality when they're on the ball. Leipzig, plenty of energy and a good movement up front, but no real cutting edge apart from that Haidara shot that we saw saved early on by Keylor Navas. So PSG quite
Don't
happy
you
to
just
just
love marine life?
keep the ball.
Mom,
They
these
will lose that missed opportunity to make it 2 when Di Maria had his penalty save, but otherwise a lot of control and good composure from a side that you could see.
They
It's
claim
just a
they've
little
got the
bit
largest
more
hammerhead shark in the
advanced,
world
even
here.
with all those big toes out.
His name's Shark Joe. He walks
5-1
around
defeat
telling
for
people about
Leipzig
sharks.
last week, and then defeat this weekend in the Bundesliga by a single goal to Borussia Mönchengladbach. It's not a good spell this for Leipzig.
No, it's not. And Julian Nagelsmann has been talking about growing pains, you know, the fact that he hasn't been able to train properly. He says it's very important for a young side, and still a young coach, I guess, to spend as much time as they can with each other on the training ground. That hasn't been possible due to the very congested fixture list, and they're just looking just a little bit, shall we say, lacking coherence. You know, there is quality, of course, but we haven't really seen great chances with the kind of regularity that we saw when they're quite at their best, when they have a bit of fluidity and creativity. It's all a little bit stop-start.
They need a bit of a lift, which is what Paris Saint-Germain thought yesterday. If you missed this story, Paris Saint-Germain, 10 of their players climbing into a lift in their hotel in Leipzig, only to find themselves trapped inside. The fire brigade had to be called.
Okay, kids.
After 50 minutes, they managed to get the door open.
That could never happen in a Parisian lift before. So you could fit a maximum of, what, 3 people in that? Well, they three very skinny people.
There you go. It's been a difficult build-up to this game for Paris Saint-Germain. They are missing Neymar and Mbappe, and Icardi's out as well. We are heading to Belgium, where Bruges are 2 goals down against Dortmund. What's the latest there?
The latest is that Erling Haaland very nearly got a second one.
Make sure you keep an eye on little ones.
In the Bundesliga,
You don't want them to get lost.
quite tall, but tremendous pace, and on his stronger left foot, you'd expect him perhaps to generate
This
a
is
little bit
bloody
more
hard.
power, make the cleanest of his connections there. You know, 13
You are
in the
now
left
entering the
in
deep
the Champions
ocean,
League. That is
home to many strange and mysterious creatures.
47 goals.
Bear witness to their world
In the
of
Champions League, get up to 12, and Messi 32. So Haaland at his tender age, and with just about a dozen games under his belt, is already up.
predators seek out the phosphorescent glow of their prey.
It's quite a tremendous achievement.
Do you have what it takes to hunt in the darkness?
A little bit underwhelming,
I
but
bet
now
you
find,
don't.
more spaces opening up as the home side are flooding forward in search of a goal that gets them back into this game.
For the team they'll be facing at the weekend, Bayern Munich got 6 in yesterday's action, as did Borussia Mönchengladbach. What can Borussia Dortmund do? 2 goals for them so far. We are heading to Seville again. Seville currently trailing by a couple of goals. Bit of a shock scoreline this one.
Yeah, and it's very hard for them now because they're just set up in a very compact fashion. But Sevilla working it from side to side of the pitch, trying to make something happen, and after that cross.
Congratulations, Hunter. You have what it takes. Now take a shake light and descend. Jellyfish can live forever.
Sevilla do have one or two problems scoring goals. Goal in Bruges. Unlike the teams in Bruges, let's get across there and find out who's got the latest one.
They make me feel like I'm wrapped up in the warm, cozy blanket. Made of
1-1 by Lazio on match day 2. They trail 2-0. It might be Bruges. Meunier is in. He set on Holland. It is 3-0. So unselfish by Meunier, who you would expect would love to score against his former club. But he realised that Holland was in a really advantageous position in the middle, right in front of goal. And it's 3-0 now to Dortmund. And you begin to fear what the final outcome might be for Club Bruges. The outcome of the points surely already set. Look at that bursting run by Meunier. Delicious ball. The outside come across with it. Holland makes the run in field. And it's a simple bird for Dortmund. It's all too easy. Well, there you go. A 3-0 lead, although I beg to point out that it is competition above any other. That's never a definitive scoreline, but with Erling Haaland on the pitch, certainly a mighty advantage to have. What are his numbers now? He's record for him. Incidentally, the assistant Thomas Munoz was a former Bruges player. He was there when they won the league in Bruges in 2016. Doesn't get too many assists, but on this occasion, a wonderful move from Dortmund to draw.
Why is it so dark down? Take the towel.
That was the case with the
Dang it. Why is it so dark down?
Alright, let's head back to Stamford Bridge and get the latest on the clash between Chelsea and Rennes.
Yeah, a bit of a scare for Chelsea, James, as Rennes take one of their forays forward. Origo with the ball in. Set pieces have been a real threat from which Rennes saw that at the weekend against Brest, for example, when they came back from behind with a couple of goals from both their centre-backs. De Silva and Aguirre, but a whisker away, Julian Stefan, thinking his team may have got back a level 7, they're still yet to do that, but that's certainly an area where Chelsea are going to have to be careful, although you see Chelsea, what, 5 clean sheets and 6 left, scored the ball.
Excuse me,
it was a back pass, I don't think that was intentional.
That was the majestic hall of jellyfish. Were you entranced? I bet you were.
Maybe looking hurting. This incredible Chelsea defence. All right, let's head over to Nou Camp, where I believe that the visitors Dynamo Kiev have a big chance against Barcelona.
Yeah, that's right. What's been so impressive after that early deluge for Barcelona, so many absences for Dynamo Kiev, and really an equaliser. It's crossed to the right for Yaski to get the header in, and a really great save from the returning Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Playing his first game, of course, he's been out injured, while Neto has been covering for him, and ter Stegen is so eager to come back. Just signed a contract extension that's going to take him through to 2025 at Camp Nou, and this is terrific because he's diving past the ball. The head is going in the centre of the goal, but the typical ter Stegen save, just contorting to tip it over the top.
Magnificent stuff. Barcelona preserve their 1-goal lead then against Dynamo Kiev as we head over to Budapest, where Cristiano Ronaldo's been active.
Well, he's starting to get into the game, but look, this is what I was talking about, the link-up between Morata and Cristiano. Maybe too many 1-2s there. I think Morata could perhaps have gone for the goal himself, but it would have been a lovely move from the two of them. We're talking about what Capello was saying. Ronaldo finally having a partner at Juventus who does something similar to what Karim Benzema used to do for him at Real Madrid. I think that's one thing that has really stood out about the Spaniard since he's been back in Turin. Just how brilliant he is when it comes to hold-up play, combining with his teammates. We saw it there, setting up that chance for Cristiano Ronaldo.
All right. Still just a 1-goal in front then. In this game in Hungary, we're heading over to Bruges, where it's a 3-goal margin for Dortmund. But look, here come the Belgians.
Yeah, the Belgians have been coming all along, James. It just haven't been finding the net. No climax, if you will, for them. But there's good approach play, there's good build up. Just not get product.
Banneker been involved a lot? Alright. Well, we're just enjoying once again an important second of the evening. A mighty 3-goal lead as we head towards half-time for Dortmund. Big round of action this for the Bundesliga side. We talked about Mönchengladbach's 6-goal win yesterday, and they put Bayern absolutely destroying
Where is it?
as well. But looking good.
Oh, it's talking about that.
The only place that's not going well, of course, the Bundesliga side is RB Leipzig, where they are behind against Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, but we've had a goal in Leipzig. Let's get across there now.
No, disallowed. Anto Di Maria, but he was offside.
Crikey, let's have a look anyway.
Boy, you see long ball from the back, and Di Maria just going a little bit early there, James. Lovely ball, lovely little dink over Gulashi. But the referee didn't need VR for it. You see, he's just going a little bit early, almost perfect timing. If he just held his run a little bit longer, he would have been still in his own half. But good decision, and he could have had a hat-trick already today. He's been pretty much unplayable for this Leipzig side.
Sure does enjoy playing against them. Touch on it,
Witness the amazingly cuddly snugglefish. A stuffed snugglefish toy makes a killer gift.
Let's go across and see that instead of my round. Tell us all about it.
Well, Dalbert had already given one penalty away for that trip on Timo Werner. Potential handball here. He didn't know too much about it, but his arm was in an unnatural position. See, he's quizzed. I think he's going to be pretty dismayed as if this comes back as a penalty. Tammy Abraham, see both with the hands are up there for Dalbert. We're going over to the monitor for a review. Dalbert's incredulous, but he must have felt the contact. He wasn't certainly defending with his hands by his sides, or in what I would say is a kind of natural position you see there. His hands, both of his hands are up. It strikes his left forearm.
Yeah, we've seen pretty clear cut, particularly as we were hearing yesterday from Peter Walker in the case of the handball award against Atletico de Madrid. Particularly so in Europe, they tend to be much more critical about these kind of offences.
Well, I mean, they are all abiding by the same rules, James. I think in some respects, interpretation differs from one league to the other.
That's the point. In Europe, these handballs are not submitted, whereas in the Premier League, you might be. Was it not my view? The view of our referee.
Hit them on the hand, though. It seems more
on the forearm.
Thank you for visiting the deep ocean. Were you undelighted?
Well, let's see what the referee have a golden opportunity to extend their lead over plucky Breton's Rennes.
He is given the penalty. Is it Dr. Felix Speyer? Raf, or is that Dr. Felix Bridge?
That's Felix Bridge.
Okay, got my Felixes wrong. That's that. Yellow card and a red card.
Oh, that is so hard.
Thanks for Dalbert, who's been booked earlier in this game as well. So, potential triple punishment of the sort there for the French as they come to Stamford Bridge. It'll be Timo Werner sets up for a second penalty in this game, while Jorginho resume duties instead.
Goal in Sevilla.
All right. The Sanchez-Pizjuan goal awaits us there, but we'll just see the goal at Stamford Bridge. Or
Oh man, look at all this learning.
or I say
Come
goal,
on,
but
Dad.
spot
Let's get
kick.
through
All
all
right,
this
we're
junk
going
so
to
we
goal
can
in
get
Leipzig. They're queuing up now.
The world of kelp. Travel the world of kelp. How fast can you map the world's kelp forest?
Grab that big globe and I'll get the quiz going.
The header is a beauty.
Dad, I'm gonna turn this Fungicational Day into a Sports-Educational Day.
Excellent. So we had a goal at Stamford Bridge, and you know who it's for. We'll go and check on that.
I
Penalty kick, it was
forgot. Learning
awarded.
can be awesome.
And take us through this one. Well, goal miss.
Find him, Dad.
Do nothing about that again, James. Timo Werner, once more, that's his 10th goal in his last 15 Champions League games between Chelsea and Leipzig. That is a great record for the Germany international.
Chelsea 2-0 up now. The ex-team player shakes his head ruefully. Meantime, there's been a goal in the clash between Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain.
Forsberg, maybe now the touch paper has been lit. He's found Angelino. That's not a bad little pullback either. And Kunku, he's found the bottom corner beautifully, and they are level. And that means a lot to Kunku against his former club.
Brilliant strike. Well, I just felt as though there was a way back for Leipzig, because they've got very, very good players. And when they move the ball quickly, they're a stunning sight to watch. Forsberg's always looking to pick a pass. Angelino's in the box. One touch and finish. Navas has got no chance. Rafa, you were talking about Paris Saint-Germain's dominance, but here's a route back into this.
It is, and I think Leipzig were living a little bit dangerously. You know, they had that penalty save, they had the ball in their own net twice, but was twice saved by the offside flag. So this is only their second
Sir,
real
you
chance
cannot go
they
in here
created.
without a child.
If you count the double chance
Spin the
earlier
earth
as
as hard
one.
as you can.
And Christian Kunku from that kind of distance, very, very dangerous, and give another no chance. But for once, they were able to pull this PSG team apart a little bit by moving it around quickly and maybe slightly fortunate, but still not undeserved, because they never stopped playing.
I hope you enjoyed your journey around the world.
The composure kept their game plan, unlike the game against Old Trafford when they fell apart and opened up the far too early to concede all these goals late on.
All right, so Leipzig is back level with Paris Saint-Germain. Same group, of course, as Man United, who lost earlier on the second day of match day 3 away at Başakşehir here in Istanbul. We head back to Seville. One goal in it between the Europa League champions Sevilla and Octodad.
Yeah, the starting part of the pressure now. Sevilla, really, they look the shot.
What are the roots that hold Kilt to the ground? Tilt the slider to find out.
He's really taken decisive action, making a double substitution, bringing off Tunde, who had a pretty bad start to the game, and Sergio Escudero, who was so annoyed when he got taken off. He took it out on one of the gates in the stand as he came off. But the change of shape.
What are the gas-filled ladders that help Kilt float? Touch the top of the Kilt to find out.
There's a ball with a light on the left. He brought on Oscar Rodriguez, who percentage-wise the best scorer of free kicks in La Liga last season. So another outlet for the pack to score some goals. But a lot of it is coming down the right-hand side. This is Navas, the captain at the moment. Still 2-1.
Kilt release male and females forced to reproduce.
Scoring goal, but then facing a keeper today, which we saw at Stamford Bridge. Sorry, we saw against Chelsea last week, is less than reliable. We're off to Leipzig. Rafa.
Another good chance for Leipzig. Look, here's Jim, it's good, completely out of position. Forsberg and Olmo combining. It's Olmo with a shot, just misses the goal. Just over. He's so good from those type of situations. The Spanish international. Forsberg has been coming back strongly into form in recent weeks. We've seen injuries from Edwin Kurzawa.
Break and play there. We'll head across to Barcelona, or perhaps not. Oh, half-time was a hand blown there, but I think... Oh, well, we're off to Stamford Bridge instead. Let's have a look at what's going on there. Back to you.
Are there more?
No, it's me, James. Ran down to 10 men after that penalty decision. Mason Mount having a shot from distance there. Kai Havertz not in the team tonight because Kai Havertz, it was revealed just before the game, has tested positive for COVID-19. So Jorginho came back into the side. Chelsea cruising. A little bit of help from Dalbert. Feeling fine.
Okay. We're towards half-time at Stamford Bridge. Things looking pretty comfortable for Chelsea. Coming into the day level with Sevilla. Sevilla, though, slightly trailing to many people surprised.
Sea urchins eat kelp, and otters eat sea urchins. Use the otter to save kelp from urchin extinction.
The St. John's Pitch. Well, I'm talking about the Krasnodar keeper, who had a torrid time of it against Chelsea a week ago. He didn't have much fun at in the league at the weekend either, in Krasnodar's 2-0 defeat at Akbar He's a highly rated young keeper, but experiencing a difficult period.
Yeah, although he kept winning quite large.
Enjoy the urchin pool.
Really
Responsibly.
From Krasnodar. And they have to really hit injury and illness in the early part of the season. And they've got that sort of squad where they're not winning.
Come on, Dad. Where's your sense of gravity? Did you grow up on the moon? This is just like when Sports J entered the Intergalactic Olympics and Foosball Lord challenged him in an ultra climbing challenge. And Sports J is like, there are no climbing sports. Foosball Lord saw, then I guess you'll lose this time, Sports Johnson. But then SJ just reverse skis up the mountain. Just reverse ski, Dad. You gotta pretend. You're you. And this is, like...
Oh.
Thank you for visiting the world of kelp. Please consider donating or buying kelp merchandise on your way out.
That was great, Dad. I accidentally just...
Man, it's hot in here.
I'm so excited to go to the deep sea exhibit.
Hey, let's have a Well, we're alone without the kids for once. Honey, we should really talk. I thought the aquarium was more... educational. I don't think turtles can really do that. I wonder what our lives will be like once these strange incidents keep happening and you brush them off like they're nothing. Like when your foot got caught in the ceiling fan, or when we ran out of printer ink and you just made more. And I keep buying you toothbrushes and then finding them in the trash. I don't need...